of any practical assistance. But, you see, it's not entirely a business problem. Primarily, it's a human problem. As a matter of fact, this conference may well determine what happens to a dear friend, to his wife and 3 sons. How effective Fred can be henceforth, not only in business but in other capacities such as the church and community, gives me great concern. You see, he continued, there will be an opening in this organization within the next 6 months, and from the business structural point of view, Fred is the logical choice for the job. I've wrestled with my conscience, and in all fairness to the company, I cannot recommend him. So I'm hoping you and I might figure out some way to help revamp Fred, and, incidentally, I realize this is a mighty big order. What needs to be done? I asked. He seems a top-notch man. I can't imagine anything wrong with him, except perhaps that, at times, he seems apathetic. That's just it, the executive exclaimed. Fred is well-trained. He has good experience. He has an attractive personality. He's a good husband and a fine father, but he lacks drive and vitality. Fred hasn't an ounce of enthusiasm. If we could help him acquire enthusiasm, he'd be the right man for the right job. In 6 months' time? I asked. 6 months, he repeated. I was lost in thought, for this was a real problem. At last, I said, You know, it's possible that Fred has never been awakened. My friend quickly picked up that suggestion. You may be right. If it's so, he's not the only one. In personnel work, I see it all the time. Capable people who've never been awakened. If only we could motivate them, starting with Fred. You know, I want to see him realize his potential. As I rode home in the subway, I studied the faces of the passengers. Worried faces, dull faces, unhappy faces. I counted only a few people whose countenances reflected vitality and a positive attitude toward life. Many of us too often accept the humdrum life without making a fight for a better one. We think in a downbeat way that maybe we don't deserve more. Just then, it occurred to me that one of the greatest human needs of our time is a weapon to fight mediocrity, one that will teach us how to make use of zest and vitality and the creative forces buried deep within us. What we so desperately need is the capacity for exercising enthusiasm. Then and there, I determined to write this book, Enthusiasm Makes the Difference, for I truly believe that enthusiasm makes the difference between success and failure. As regards Fred Hill, in Chapter 5 we will take up in detail what happened to him. But now I want to talk about enthusiasm and its significance to you. Having carefully observed people over many years, I am convinced that the fortunate individuals who achieve the most in life are invariably activated by enthusiasm. The men who do the most with their lives are those who approach human existence, its opportunities and its problems, even in the rough moments, with a confident attitude and an enthusiastic point of view. Therefore, it seems timely to stress the vital power of enthusiasm, and to suggest procedures to develop and maintain this powerful and precious motivating force. Enthusiasm can truly make a difference, the difference in how your life will turn out. Consider, for example, the vast disparity between two current types. One group consists of the optimistic, the cheerful, the hopeful. Since they believe in something, they are the dynamic individuals who set events in motion, always working for the betterment of society, building new enterprises, restructuring old society, and creating, hopefully, new worlds. Modern Youth in Rebellion.